the Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cracking the same, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more. This good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Now, Legito, you can't get in Collegito, big dog. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe for more. This good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Y'all know the deal, man. Make sure y'all get in the Free the Trappers over on Crenshaw and King. Get into that good Rich Trapper Trap Lottie Trap Pack. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Trap Lottie Trap Pack. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Free the Trappers, Rich Trapper, Trap Lottie Trap Pack. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, but you need to get into that Rich Trappers, Free the Trappers, Trap Lottie, Rich Trapper Trap Pack from Trap News Network. Get into that, man. The 10 grams of greatness. You need that Rich Trapper, Trap Lottie Trap Pack, though. I promise you do. I promise you do. You also need to like, comment, subscribe, because the best comment between now and 50,000 subscribers will get a $500 cash Abington from me and a $500 cash Abington from T-Rail over on Back on Fig. So make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know that deal. And How Little You Care is out now, man. Make sure y'all get into that. If you ain't got into that, How Little You Care is out now on all streaming platforms, man. Make sure y'all tap in with the tap in if you ain't tapped all the way in. So yeah, that's that. We finna jump into the Kantiana. We got Pop Smoke's Unaliver. Speaking on the day that Pop Smoke was unalive, man. For those of y'all who don't know, he was a young dude. He is from the Hoover area of Los Angeles. And yeah, man, he's just, you know, telling the story, man. He goes, Block Star on the home invasion that ended up in Pop Smoke's unalivement, man. We finna jump into this Kantiana without no further do's or don'ts. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Or if there was somebody that basically paid y'all to go do something, how would you describe what was going on that night? Maybe even just like take us through the day if you want.
Well, I'm not finna get into detail about too much, but it was a robbery. Nobody did none of that. That's all false information. It's a lot of pages that's like giving out false information. YouTube's like the vlog, false, like they don't know none. Y'all don't know nothing y'all talking about. Y'all just assuming and y'all just putting shit together as y'all going around, like, and then like the way they bring up the situation and they could be saying like rest in peace. So they be disrespectful themselves. They be like I don't know. I just feel like if that was my boy and they're posting them and speaking on a situation like that, like I feel like you my op too.
What's the disrespectful part?
Just like I didn't like, so my manager had me watch a couple videos and shit.
And you hadn't seen these videos until you got out of jail?
I seen a couple videos in jail for sure, but I'm not on no. I don't like watching it. Like watching people just talk about me.
Yeah.
Like that shit. Like it's cool. Like I don't feel like I'm getting. They're not gonna get a reaction on me. It's like I want to watch a nigga talk shit about me. Like.
But they be putting it together with like.
You can tell from even looking at this young man that he's still a kid, bro. So he was obviously a child when he did this, and I'm not excusing any of his behaviors and all that. I'm not excusing anything like that. The state of California has felt him worthy to be on the streets as he served his time for this crime and all that kind of stuff. But it's sad, bro. This is a little kid, man. It's a young dude. He don't really got no facial hair like that. You can tell he's a younger kid.
Like saying that there was, you know, a bag with an address that was posted online. There was a photo of him and his friend where you could see the address in the background. Is a lot of that not true? It's just people putting shit together after the fact?
Oh, that part I can't speak about because I don't know how the address got. I don't know that part. So I can't even speak on that. I'm not finna share a lie to nobody.
Yeah, because what they were trying to say, there was two different scenarios that went on. Mike D, which is Pop Smoke's homie, he had posted a picture outside of the house, and then there was a bag that had the Marys on it that had the address as well. So with that being said, it sounds like it was like a flocking situation that gone bad. But were you guys fans of Pop Smoke at the time, like to be keeping up with his page, and like was it through Mike D's page or Pop Smoke that the logo got dropped?
I didn't know him at all.
So what he's not saying is probably accurate to the fact that they caught him slipping through a, you know, drop page or something like that. Somebody dropped the location accidentally through Instagram, and that led to the situation. That's kind of what it seemed like.
I didn't know of him. I probably seen one picture of him before, and like, I thought he was a model. I was like, well, you got a good modeling career going on. I mean, I thought he was just on that route, but then all this happened. I'm like, I wake up in the morning. I don't even wake up. I didn't go to sleep. I'm just like, damn, I'm just lost.
So you didn't know that it was going to be that big a deal until it starts popping up in the media and stuff the next day?
Like I said, I didn't know. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he was connected to. I don't know where he was from. I didn't know shit. All I knew is what I knew. And that's what I made my decision based off. And I was high too. I was off of Bird. So I wasn't really fully aware of anything. Well, too much. So.
And all the dudes you were with were like approximately your age?
Around.
Had y'all gone on missions like this before?
Next question.
So it wasn't a situation where, because a lot of people were trying to, so when this,
It's really a situation of kids killing kids, bro. That's unfortunate.
the situation did happen, there was a lot of speculation of what happened, and there was 2 people in the house that night with Pop Smoke that people thought backdoored them and shit. So you saying that you didn't know any of the people in the house at all?
Nobody backdoored nobody. Let's clear that up. Nobody, I know that 100% for sure. Nobody backdoored nobody. That female, I can't speak too much on it, but her, she don't know what she's talking about at all.
As far as what did she say that you
She
seen?
came out at one point and basically acted as if she believed that it was a backdoor situation, and she tried to call out the Mike D dude and like act like he was being shady, but it never really seemed like that was accurate. You're saying that that's true, that y'all did not know him, because how the bunch of 15-year-old kids from LA be in touch with older Brooklyn Crip dudes, that just like seemed like a stretch from the beginning, right?
Exactly. Well, I'm not saying it's impossible to know, but we didn't know that nigga. I don't even know what he looked like. I don't even know what the female looked like.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, I don't wake up in the morning and pay attention to this situation. It's in the back of my head, like, what I did, like, feel me? But I'm not every day, that's what they post and what they talk about. I just let social media be social media. Yeah, they want a reaction, I'm not gonna give it to y'all. So I just let them do what they do. You're not getting a reaction out of me.
Right. And so, I mean, I don't know exactly like what you're going to be comfortable talking about, but everybody keeps saying that you were the trigger man. Is that accurate?
Next question.
Can't talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
It sounds like he might have gotten off due to lack of cooperation between him and his constituents, meaning that they kept it solid, that they kept it, you know, admirable and quiet amongst each other. And it seemed like that could have been his way of walking away from a lot of this situation. So it kind of makes sense for him not to want to be too boisterous of, you know, things that he might have already gotten away with. You feel me?
Okay.
Even if you wasn't the trigger man, I feel like, because a lot of people were saying it was a robbery gone wrong. No one was intended to get hurt that night.
Nobody's intended to get hurt. Nobody.
So do you feel like drugs played a part in the situation? Like, why did he end up getting shot anyway? Like, why? Especially
I don't feel like the drugs was part of the situation. I just feel like, I don't know, we was just kids being kids from the hood, and too much movement. That's all, too much movement.
as movement from Pop Smoke
Movement from everybody
in the house.
Too much shit going on. It's too much shit going on. So it's just like, it wasn't intentional.
So it seemed like they kind of got overwhelmed, like y'all kind of came with the intention of flocking, and then things kind of got a little overwhelming for you, and then a flock became a body.
We wasn't on that.
You were picturing it just being a in and out type of situation, or you didn't even know they were going to be home, right?
I didn't even know they was gonna be home. Honestly, I didn't know. Once I got there, I got there.
Now, it does seem like he is kind of remorseful. Like, a part of him does seem like he's not really, like, too proud of, you know, how this situation turned out. Let's go to the next one.
Nah, cause you was in juvie, right?
I was in juvie.
Oh, right. Never mind. My bad.
Don't get me started. Okay.
That would be the ultimate fade, though.
Man, fight. I'm not gonna fight nobody retarded.
Oh, shit.
I ain't got like. I ain't gonna play with that.
I know you said that a lot of people look at you like a bad person. Do you feel like a bad person?
I feel like things I did as a kid, things I did when I was young, I for surely I understand what people say. I was a bad person. I was a terrible person, honestly. No, that's how I had to be. If not, it's like you get thrown in the shark tank. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I eat sharks. I don't care. Like, throw me in the shark tank. It's gonna be whatever it is.
I mean, one thing that stands out to me about it is that we are coming off like 15 years of rap music coming out of LA that really glamorizes home invasions. And like, there's a bunch of different rappers that we can all name who have made a lot of money off of pushing narratives about how fun it is to rob people's cribs. And that your situation is not that different from a lot of other people who've done a lot of other shit. It just went left one way or another.
Yeah, I mean,
His situation is different because he killed somebody who everybody loved. And when the person's adored and loved, unfortunately, it hits harder than if the person's a stranger. There's not so much celebrity behind him. Not saying one is right over the other, but, you know, understandably.
it's a lot of people that's in my situation. It's just time passed and people just not really looking at them. It's not on them. It's just mine's just fresh. So everybody want to know what's going on, feels how they feel. But social media, like I said, they social media.
Do you fear for your life?
No.
How come you had all that security with you outside the store the other day?
It's just like, I mean, that's really how I move every day. If it's not real security, like, I'm with my boy, I'm with somebody, it's something, like, that's how I move every day, so.
This young man is definitely living in paranoia and trauma and fear. And I don't mean fear in the sense of like, oh, he's scared, he's a buster, nothing like that. No, man, that's a natural response to what he's gone through and what he's done. So that might be his conscience weighing upon him. Could be something, it could be nothing. It could be nothing, it could be something. But I can respect the fact that he doesn't want to find out and he doesn't want to ironically end up like, you know, where he ended someone else up. So, you know, it's an interesting thing. And I can imagine a very heavy load for a young man to carry, especially at his age.
It's not me being scared.
What about even like your probation officer or parole officer, whoever that was, telling you that they were scared for your life? Do you take that serious?
I mean, yeah, let's touch on that subject. Everybody makes it seem like I cut my house bracelet off for no reason. They don't know the situation. I've been out for 10 months, by the way. I've been out for a minute. Well, probably 11 months. Yeah, going on 11 months.
I had so many people hitting me up about that, and I had to tell them like he'd been out for a minute.
I've been low. Like I tried to be a regular civilian, school, work, everything. I had 2 jobs, everything. Wasn't on social media, but I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
You were doing all that because you were required to, or you just were genuinely trying to just live a straight life?
I was trying to go straight. I was trying to go straight lane.
So that's that. This young man definitely could use some therapy after all this for sure.
You got off too lightly and they wanted to see you spend forever in jail.
They right. I did get off too lightly.
Yeah, California be like that now.
But yeah, that's how it is, California.
That's a bold statement.
Damn. That is a moment of that is a moment of honesty, clarity, transparency, and accountability. I did get too early. That's wild.
To say, so what do you feel like What do you feel like you should have? What should have happened to you?
Well, I mean, I can't say what I wish happened to me.
Yeah.
But honestly, I wish on nobody. Jail is not nowhere a human being should be. Like, if you ain't never been and you talking on a situation, you just, like, you need to shut up. That shit is hell. That shit, like, it ain't nothing like to be scared of. But it get like that where you like, it get like that, but ain't nothing you should be scared of. But it's not nowhere you want to sit for years, months. Like,
How do you feel about people saying that you're the fall guy and that one of the older people were really the shooters and that they just send the young guys to take the blame for it?
I mean, we not gonna address who did what yet.
Because some of your dudes are still locked.
I mean, we not gonna address who did what yet.
I believe that if too much pressure falls under this young dude, he's gonna crack and he's gonna tell on everybody. You can see it's too much on him. It's too much on him. It's a lot for a young man. I believe that he should get some therapy, move away, go start him a new life, and be on some square-ish. You beat the system, little bro. You beat the system. You know what I'm saying? You came out, you did what you did. Flu flam, you woo out the whatchamacallit. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. Take your ill-gotten win. Be about your business, bro. Because you can see the demons weighing very heavy on this young man. And God forbid these demons' weight, you know, becomes his collapsing point. Everybody's going down.
Because some of your dudes are still locked up.
Yeah, I can't address who did what.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go in detail about it, but.
So you're the only one that's out though?
I don't want to address that.
Yeah.
Like, whatever social media find out, they find out, type shit.
Well, I mean, I respect you apologizing to the family and everything like that. And at the end of the day, like, there's going to be a lot of people who are looking at you, feeling like you look like a grown man. But let's keep in mind that you were 15 when this shit happened. And realistically, you came up in a culture that might not glorify this particular act, but in general, this type of shit is pretty normal. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how people react. Personally, it's like, you know, I understand. I've met a million people like you doing interviews, most of which you were lucky enough to avoid the type of situation that you got into. But, I mean,
it's going to be a lot of reactions. Like, a lot of people speaking on a lot of rappers, a lot of everything. Like, I didn't even watch, like, rappers speaking on the pitch about the pizza up in jail, like Boosie. I seen that up in jail. I seen him talking about the situation, like, saying I got I think he said I got 4 years, like, time served. I ain't get no time served. I ain't getting not 1 day served up in there.
But what, Boosie was pissed that you weren't doing more time?
Nah, I didn't say Boosie. Boosie wasn't pissed. I can't say he was pissed. I just seen him speaking on the situation. I don't know his feelings. I don't know how he feel about the situation. But I just seen how he spoke up on it and just pointing out like he's assumed now to be a rapper. Like, just speaking what he thinks and what he thinks he know about California laws. Like, just stuff like that. And it's like, it's a whole bunch of rappers that, like, spoke on it. I just can't remember names. I'm not really into, I don't know, I'm not really into watching famous people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who could say whatever about you, but I don't feel like Boosie with his criminal records necessarily one of them. Because I just seen a clip of him the other day talking about how, like, all the killing in his area is basically centered around rap beefs, but it's not even like well-known enough people that we really know about it. It's like, I don't know, to him that shit is like 100% normal. Like, everybody who's in the streets is also rapping. It's pretty crazy. All right, so what you got to look forward to? What are you thinking about coming up, and what are you planning on doing with this new level of fame that you have, albeit you might have got that fame for a pretty crazy reason?
Yeah, I mean, my number one goal right now is to turn, like, the hate into love. Like, I know some people gonna feel how they feel, but all that, for the people that don't know, like, don't even know the politics behind the situation, don't know the person, don't know me, don't, just be a fan and be a fan. Ain't no reason for you to be speaking up on nothing the streets got going on. So, but I'm not here to talk shit about nobody. I'm not here to poke the bear. I'm not here to do none of that. I'm here to be me. I'm here to be Blockstar.
All right, man. We got one more from Mr. Blockstar concerning this specific situation. Boom.
It seems like you're in kind of a complicated spot because you feel bad about the situation. You don't want to glamorize the situation, but at the same time, when it comes to the gangbanging shit, people will use any little bit of weakness to put pressure on you and to try to, like, you know, use it to, like, grandstand and shit on you. So you're in a position where you want to express that you're sorry about it, but then as soon as you kind of show a little bit of weakness, people are going to use that against you.
Let me clear that. I'm not sorry about nothing. You know, it should never happen, but I ain't sorry. Feel me? Like, if I could go back, I'll go back, but I ain't sorry. Like, niggas die every day. Like, he was rapping about it, all type of shit. So I ain't sorry about it, but you know, I send my condolences to the family, and I wish it never happened. But
so, do you regret going to the Airbnb that night?
I don't regret nothing, but I wish I never had either.
When you say you're not sorry, well, you just...
Bro said, I'm sorry that it happened, but I don't regret going. Like, it's a hard thing to understand. It's like he's very accountable, excuse me. He's very accountable for his actions. Is he 100% happy that he did it? No. But is he accountable for the fact that he did do it? Seems like it.
Seems like you're acting like this is just the circle of life. This is how it happens.
No, it's not. I'm not making this small thing. It's just, I don't know, growing up, my people, my family told me, you ain't sorry for shit. Like, whatever you did it for a reason, and stand on it. So it's like, yeah, I did it, but it wasn't like we all went to go do that. So stop making me feel like, I feel like people need to stop making me feel like I got something to, like.
People can't make you feel like nothing, little bro. You did that. You took that man's life. So, you know, I do have some empathy for you. I ain't got no sympathy for you, but I got some empathy for you. But people need to stop making me feel like, oh no, brother. People can't make you feel like nothing. You feel like, because you are carrying that demon, little bro. You took that man's life. You are doing whatever, unless what they're saying is true and you in fact did not take that man's life, but you took a case so somebody else didn't have to. In which case, you know, you still carrying your guilt, however you carrying your guilt. But this whole concept of people need to stop making me feel like I did something wrong. People need to stop making me feel like people need to stop making me feel like I. Nah, bro, you took a life. Like you just said, you ain't sorry. You got to stand on that. So you can't on one hand be tough. Oh, I ain't sorry. My people said I got to stand on business and blah, blah, blah. Then on the back end, well, people got to stop making me feel like. That's not how that work, bro.
I owe something to somebody. I'm sorry. I ain't sorry.
Well, like, for example, if I was driving home later and I hit somebody with my car and they died, it's not like I did anything to go out of my way to make that happen. That is just kind of part of what happens when you drive cars, is that at some point somebody's going to get hit, somebody's going to die, but I would still feel horrible about it, even if I didn't go out of my way at all.
Yeah, you're right. Horrible. Yeah. That's a better word for it. Yeah, I feel horrible for it. I feel horrible for participating in the whole situation. Like, yeah, that's a better word, man. But I just can't tell nobody I feel sorry. And like, even like when I got released, I read to the judge. I read a whole like, what you call that? What you call them letters when you write it to the witness?
Okay.
You write it to the family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wrote a whole letter for them. I don't know if they got got what I wrote.
They weren't in the courtroom or anything?
No, they wasn't in the courtroom. They said they're gonna try to give them the message, or they're going to give them the message. It's up to them to, feel me? If you don't want to read it, like, I understand. But
if they didn't read the message and they watched this, what was in that message?
I can't remember from the top of my head. Like I said, I've been out for a minute, and a lot of stuff be going on. I don't know if I got it in my room, my room somewhere. Probably in my backpacks or something, but I got it somewhere.
That shows a lack of empathy and remorse for on your end if you don't even can't even like kind of remember what you put in that message, bro. It's not like you're talking about like a third grade essay. Like this is something that you wrote to somebody's parent after you took the life of their child.
I actually wanted to address the situation about the ankle monitor, so I got off topic.
Right.
Because I'm a little hot. But so everybody's saying that I cut off my house arrest monitor to go back to jail, all type of assumptions. I was on house arrest for 30 days for a violation. So they put me on house arrest. I did my 30 days of house arrest. They told me they was gonna take me off. I was on house arrest for my birthday. They said they was gonna take me off. They didn't take me off. They told me like, you got 67 more days on there. So from there, I'm like, I'm gonna do 67 days. Like, I just go to work, boom, live my regular life. But then, like, I woke up and then all this just started hitting, like, all on my phone. I was like, fuck. I'm like, damn, my PO, everybody gonna see this shit. Like, this what the courts was scared to release me for. They didn't want to release me because of this. So now that this is coming, I'm like, they finna trying to take me to jail. So I'm ready to cut it off, but I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna wait. Like, I want to see if I can make the situation like turn it around. Like that wasn't me. Like they reposted my birthday picture. What I'm supposed to do? But it's like I'm not finna go back to jail. You're not finna PC me up off the streets. I'm like, nah.
So you cutting your ankle monitor off? That was recent.
Yeah, that was like last week.
So
PO called you. My PO called me, and that's what
He saw the video and called you?
it was a girl, right?
As a girl, she saw. I guess first my lawyer hit me. My lawyer hit me and told me the DA filed a violation. This is the same violation they filed in that 1 month. So I'm like, fuck, like they finna take me back to jail. Like I haven't committed no crimes. Like
Imagine getting off for an entire body, and you cut off your ankle monitor because you can't do 67 days, but they want to give you an ideal life sentence. But you can't do 67 days. It's crazy. Don't do crime, kids. Don't do crime. Like, that's the message in all this, bro. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands and your unkind words to yourself, because this is wild. Bro can't do 67 days, but is risking a life sentence. That is absolutely amazing.
why are they trying to violate me? So boom. I guess, I don't know. My lawyer called to tell me, like, we got court tomorrow, but, like, I can't be a lawyer no more because I had to pay a lawyer, had a $1,000 lawyer. She, like, already stuck you through the case and on one violation. I can't go to the next violation, like, it's not in the contract. So I'm like, fuck, like, and I gotta show up there with a public defender, like, so I'm just thinking. I'm waiting all day, waiting. I get that call from PO. I get a text from my PO. She like, call me. So I'm calling her and we talking. She like, what happened? What's going on? I tell her like, I don't know. Like I'm all over social media for my situation. And she like, well, like I fear for your safety. Like let me take you back to jail, basically. Like what? Like you gonna go back to jail? They call you right now. Say let me take you to jail. You going back to jail for your safety? And you feel like you're safe. If you feel like you're safe, then I'm not going for it. Because that means you keep me in jail however long you feel like it until you feel like it's safe.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Go somewhere with that.
So how did the picture go viral of people finding out you were out of jail? It was just on your birthday and you decided to make a post?
I mean, there have been situations where they would repost the picture and it would go viral, but it won't catch too much attention. But I guess my birthday pictures that I posted on my page, they reposted it. And then, boom.
Yeah, does that feel crazy that to a decent percentage of the hip hop fans, they look at you as like pure evil, like you're just a monster?
I mean, look at King Von.
Right.
FBG Doug, I think that's his name.
But I feel like people look at those situations differently because they were in a gang war killing each other or killing their ops. Whereas this, to most people, just seems like a completely random situation.
Yeah, it's random. It is.
I'm not saying either are acceptable, but reasons are totally different.
But yeah, they like the music that these people giving out, talking about killing people, right? Right, they influencing this shit. They want to be this shit, right? Well, I live this shit every day. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do every day. Like, people don't know what I go through. People don't know what, like, I don't know what y'all go through. But I know, like, I gotta duck the police now for my safety. Like, that shit's crazy. And then my PO tell me that you posted my address. I said, nobody knows my address. She sent me a screenshot of a comment. We got his location. What the fan talking about they got my location?
And was it just random? It was just somebody saying they had it?
It's just somebody saying it. Just, just being social media. And they send it all to court. Whole bunch of shit they sent. Like, I got the whole shit. I got the whole report that they wrote up to take me back to jail. And I'm just like, this is crazy. I really finna, nah.
How's your mental nowadays? How do you like cope? Like, what are you doing? It seems like you be off the purse or something, like to cope with all the shit you go through.
I smoke. Well, I just started back smoking, but I smoke. That's all I do.
Smoking weed's enough to get you like through all the shit you've been through, like
smoking.
It seemed like Remo's trying to like force like perks and coke onto this young man. If he said all I do is smoke weed, bro, let that young man just smoke weed and do that. Like, why are you even pressing past that?
Weed keep me level-headed, keep me throughout the day. Like, no, I can focus. I can get through today. Like, I can get through the day without smoking, but help me get through the day easier. Cause I'm a mellow type of person. I'm chill. I like to peep everything before I get comfortable. So yeah, so like if somebody like, I don't know, just mellow. I don't chill.
yeah.
So, if you could say anything to his family and friends, what would you want to say?
I just want to send my condolences and apologize for my actions that I made when I was a kid. And that's just, there's no excuse, but that's just the way I grew up. That's the way I had to learn how to live. And if I could, I would go back and fix the situation.
All right, man. So that's that. That's Blockstar, the guy who did it to Pop Smoke, man. He's we praying for that kid, man, for so many reasons, and sad situation for so many reasons, man. We're gonna get up out of here right down to the left. Free Avenue Agency, he's free, man. Hey, fathers, be there for y'all sons, bro. Mental health is a real thing. This is Free Avenue Agency, he's free.